The Arctic is a realm of stark, breathtaking beauty, painted in whites and blues, where the land stretches endlessly beneath a sky that seems to go on forever. Here, the silence is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind or the distant call of a bird. It is a place that feels both ancient and untouched, a world apart from the familiar rhythms of life further south. In this land of extremes, the sun may not set for months during the endless summer, bathing the tundra in a golden glow, only to vanish completely in the depths of winter, plunging everything into a long, mysterious darkness. Temperatures plummet to unimaginable lows, and fierce winds scour the land, shaping the snow into ever-changing forms. Yet, for thousands of years, this has been home to people who have learned to read the signs of the weather and the land, adapting to every challenge nature throws their way. Indigenous peoples like the Inuit, Yupik, and Sami have not just survived here, they've thrived, building rich societies that showcase human resilience. Their cultures are deeply rooted in the rhythms of the Arctic, shaped by the seasons and the animals they depend on. Their knowledge is written in the sea ice, the caribou's path, and wisdom passed through generations. Every lesson is a thread in the fabric of survival, woven from careful observation and shared experience. They read the language of snow and stars, understanding every animal, plant, and season. This deep connection to the land is both practical and spiritual, guiding daily life and shaping their worldview. Survival here demanded resourcefulness. Every scrap of material had a purpose. Every animal provided food, clothing, tools, and shelter. Nothing was wasted, and every act of creation was a testament to ingenuity and respect for nature. Innovation was born from necessity, and cooperation was key. Communities worked together, sharing resources and knowledge, ensuring that everyone could endure the long winters and celebrate the brief, abundant summers. Through shared knowledge and unyielding spirit, they forged a life in harmony with one of Earth's harshest environments. Their traditions and stories are living proof of the power of community and adaptation. This legacy is alive today, as Arctic peoples face new challenges: colonization, climate change, and the pressures of a rapidly changing world, with the same resilience and determination that has always defined them. They remain guardians of a unique heritage, offering wisdom the modern world needs, reminding us of the importance of balance, respect, and living in tune with the natural world. Their story is a powerful reminder. Humanity's greatest strength is our ability to adapt, to learn from each other, and to live in harmony with nature, no matter how formidable the environment. In Arctic society, women are the central thread, weaving together family, culture, and survival. Their presence is felt in every aspect of daily life, from the warmth of a home to the strength of a community facing the elements. Their expertise extends far beyond the home. They are artisans, healers, and economic partners. Women's hands create intricate clothing, tools, and art, while their wisdom brings healing and balance to their people. After a hunt, women expertly butchered animals, dried meat and fish, and rendered fat for warmth and light. Their careful work transformed every resource into something vital for the family's survival. Their skills ensured nothing was wasted, and their knowledge preserved the community through harsh winters. They managed stores of food and supplies, planning ahead for months of darkness and cold. Women are also the storytellers and teachers, passing down essential survival skills and cultural traditions. Through stories and songs, they kept history alive and taught the next generation how to thrive. They taught children to sew waterproof clothing, gather plants, and fish beneath the ice. These lessons were more than practical. They were acts of love and hope for the future. Their steady contributions provided vital nutrition and stability, complementing the unpredictable returns of large hunts. The meals they prepared nourished both body and spirit, bringing families together even in the harshest times. Men and women depended on each other, each role different, but equally essential. Cooperation and mutual respect were the foundation of survival in the Arctic. This partnership created powerful social cohesion, making survival possible. Communities thrived when everyone's strengths were valued and shared. In the Arctic, women's strength and knowledge remain the bedrock of resilient communities. Their leadership and adaptability continue to inspire new generations. Survival here has always been a team effort, with women at its heart, guiding, nurturing, and sustaining life in one of the world's most challenging environments. In the Arctic, hospitality is more than custom. It's a survival strategy, woven into the very fabric of daily life. Here, the environment is unforgiving, and the cold can be relentless, making human connection and support essential. Travelers are welcomed and fed, no questions asked, because tomorrow anyone could need shelter. The act of opening one's home is not just kindness, but a recognition that survival depends on each other. Sharing permeates every aspect of life. A hunter's catch belongs to the community, distributed so no one goes hungry. This tradition ensures that even in times of scarcity, everyone has enough to eat. This system of generosity is social insurance, fostering collective responsibility and unity. It builds trust and a sense of belonging, making the community stronger and more resilient. Even customs misunderstood by outsiders, like partner exchange, were about forging alliances and mutual support in a harsh land. These practices helped knit families and groups together, creating networks of care. These practices, though altered by colonial influence, were entered into with consent and strengthened social bonds. Elders passed down these stories, reminding younger generations of their importance. Today, the core spirit of Arctic hospitality endures, visible in the warmth of every greeting and the willingness to help a neighbor. Community, sharing, and mutual support remain cornerstones of life in the North. Meals are still shared and celebrations bring everyone together, reinforcing these values. Doors are still open and the ethic of helping those in need persists. In times of hardship, neighbors rally together, just as they always have. This legacy of generosity enabled Arctic peoples to thrive in one of the world's most demanding environments, turning adversity into opportunity for connection. Hospitality here is not just tradition. It's the key to survival and the heart of Arctic life. The kunnik, often misnamed the Eskimo kiss, is a deeply personal Arctic greeting. It's not romantic but an intimate gesture between close family, pressing nose and upper lip to a loved one's cheek or forehead and breathing in their scent. In the cold, where faces are the only exposed skin, the kunnik is a practical, tender way to connect. It's a moment of shared breath, reaffirming bonds and belonging. For mothers and children, it's an act of pure love, a silent affirmation. You are here, you are loved. The kunnik remains a cherished symbol of family ties and cultural identity. In a world of cold and distance, it's a breath of warmth passed down through generations. Language is identity, and for Arctic peoples names matter deeply. The term Eskimo, once used by outsiders, is now considered outdated and offensive. It was a label imposed by others, not chosen by the people themselves. The Inuit, whose name means the people, live across northern Canada, Greenland, and Alaska. In Alaska and Siberia, the Yupik, the real people, assert their own distinct identity. These names reflect pride, belonging, and self-determination. Inuit and Yupik languages are related, but their cultures and histories are unique. Using the correct names honors their right to self-identify and preserves important distinctions. Moving away from colonial terms is part of a broader movement for decolonization and cultural revitalization. The first step in honoring a people is to call them by their chosen name. Their names speak of humanity, history, and enduring presence in the Arctic. For Inuit women, traditional tattoos, cockaniit or tunnit, are sacred, telling stories of skill, spirituality, and womanhood. These markings, often on the face and hands, signify milestones and connect women to their ancestors. Tattoos were applied with bone needles and soot, a painful rite of passage, symbolizing strength and readiness for adulthood. Each line held spiritual meaning, invoking animal spirits, honoring sea goddesses, and serving as prayers for safe hunting and skilled hands. Suppressed by missionaries, the tradition nearly vanished, but today, Inuit women are reclaiming and revitalizing it. Wearing these tattoos is an act of cultural pride and defiance. It reconnects them with heritage and honors the resilience of their ancestors. The revival of cockaniit is a powerful symbol of cultural survival. The igloo, or igluvijak, is an icon of Arctic ingenuity. Built from wind-packed snow blocks cut in a spiral, the igloo's dome shape is both strong and insulating. A low entrance tunnel and raised sleeping platform trap warmth, while a small lamp and body heat keep the interior above freezing, even in -40 outside. The snow walls insulate, and a ventilation hole ensures fresh air. As the inside warms, a thin ice glaze forms, sealing and strengthening the structure. Igloos were temporary shelters for hunting trips, melting away in spring without a trace. Today, most Arctic peoples live in modern homes, but igloo building is still taught as a vital survival skill. The igloo stands as a symbol of adaptation, turning snow, a seeming enemy, into shelter and safety. It's a testament to working with, not against, the environment. Arctic architecture is survival, innovation, and harmony with nature. The Arctic diet is a masterclass in adaptation, rich in protein and fat, sourced from hunting and fishing. The sea provides seal, walrus, and whale. Their meat and blubber are vital for energy and warmth. Caribou is central, every part used for food, clothing, and tools. Hunters also pursue muskoxen, hares, and birds, while fishing continues year-round, even through thick sea ice. Eating some foods raw preserves essential vitamins, especially vitamin C, preventing diseases like scurvy. This practice reflects deep nutritional knowledge, not primitiveness. Modern foods have arrived, but traditional country food remains vital for health and identity. Sharing these foods reinforces community bonds and connection to the land. Today, climate change and pollution threaten this diet, altering animal migrations and contaminating the food chain. The future of Arctic sustenance is tied to the health of the planet. Preserving these traditions means protecting both culture and environment. Arctic peoples now navigate a world of rapid change, blending ancient traditions with modern life. Snowmobiles replace sled dogs, and children learn both native languages and English. Women lead in politics, business, and the arts, balancing new roles with cultural responsibilities. The greatest challenge is climate change. Thinning sea ice, thawing permafrost, and shifting animal migrations threaten survival. The Arctic is warming twice as fast as the rest of the planet, putting its peoples on the front lines. Yet, they respond with resilience, governing their lands, advocating for climate action, and blending traditional knowledge with modern science. Their message is clear: the Arctic's fate is a warning for us all. Their struggle is not just for their own future, but for the planet's.